Hi everyone, thank you for watching my channel. Today's look I'm going to be doing a lighter matte eye from the new Tartelette palette. So since I was doing a lighter eye today, I wanted to pair that with more of a bold lip. I also just wanted to show you guys these new cuticle stickers that I found online. So I will link everything below in my description, and if there's any looks that you guys would like to see for my next video, please comment on that. And please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. So first we're going to start just by clipping our hair back just to get it out of the way. And now I'm going to put on the Puff Off by Benefit. I just bought this. It's supposed to soothe puffy eyes, and honestly I just bought it for the packaging. The tip of it looks like an iron, and packaging got me on that one. So this is our Tarte, the Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Primer. And this is the first time I've used this primer, and I honestly think this is my favorite primer that I've used so far. So next I'm going to put on the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I'm just putting that all over my face with my finger, and then we're going to take our damp beauty blender and just blend all that out. I really liked this foundation a lot. It has a really natural finish to it. It doesn't feel heavy at all, and it really just kind of brightens up your face a little bit too. So definitely one of my top favorite foundations so far.
So let's fly away with wings on our love, to trust that the wind will pull us right away. This will be the last time I will give away my heart. So come and let's run away.
So now we're going to take our Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm using the color medium brown, and just go ahead and comb through your brows with the spoolie end of your brow pencil. And I always like to start at the inner corner and always underneath my brow first. I feel like if I do the underneath of my brow first, it kind of helps me make them more even that way. That's just kind of my personal opinion on it. It's how I do my brows. So whatever works best for you to get your brows even, go ahead and do that. And if you notice too, I'm just kind of leaving that first inner portion of my eyebrows kind of more empty right now. And then we're going to go back in with our powder in a couple minutes. And that way it makes it look a little bit more natural so they don't look too harsh on the inner corners. Now that we got our basic shape on with our pencil, I'm going to go back in with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color medium brown. And I'm putting this on with the Sigma Small Angle brush, which is the E65 brush. And I just like to go back in with the pomade. It just kind of helps define your brows a little bit more and fill in any light spots that we still have going on.
Coming from miles away. Hey, you got the magic touch that keeps me coming for more.
So now for the inner corners of our brows, I'm taking my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo and just taking the lighter color on a small angle brush. This one is by Youngblood, and just kind of filling in that inner corner there lightly, and then taking my brow pencil and just kind of blending that back out. I'm also going to take the darker shade in the brow powder and just kind of go along the ends of my brows. I feel like this just kind of helps set my brows almost. So now to clean up our brows, I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and my Sigma Flat Definer brush and just putting a little bit of the concealer onto the back of my hand. A little bit of this goes a long way. And just going right underneath your brow there, and we're just going to kind of clean up that edge and just make it look nice and defined and highlighted. If you have any extra product on there, you can just go ahead and kind of pat it in like I'm doing. And we're going to do this to both sides of the underneath of our brow, and then also right along the top of our brow as well. So now moving on to eyes, I'm just taking a piece of Scotch tape and getting a little bit of the extra stickiness off of it, and just put it right along your lower lash line and kind of angle it upwards. And I'm telling you, this is life-changing if you haven't done this yet. It makes blending your eyes and doing eyeliner so much easier. Now I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear paint pot in the color Painterly, and I'm just going to put this all over my lid as our eyeshadow base. So now grabbing my Tartelette palette, I am going in with the color Supermom, and I'm putting this just on a shadow brush. This one is by Makeup Designery. I'm putting this color all over my entire lid just to kind of set the paint pot a little bit. Sometimes I feel like it leaves a little bit of a stickiness to it, and it makes it hard to blend out my other shadows. So I feel like by doing this step, it just kind of makes everything easier to blend out. So now I'm taking my IT brush, and this is the new Airbrush Blending Shadow, and I love this brush. This is probably one of my favorite brushes that I've used. It blends your colors so easily. They are awesome. And I'm taking the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and I'm using the color Nudie to start with. So this is just a really nude color, obviously, and we're just kind of working that back and forth in our crease just to kind of start darkening that down a little bit. So now going in with my Sigma tapered blending brush, I'm just blending that nude color out a little bit farther. Now going in with the color Wanderer, I'm just going to be using the same IT brush that I used earlier, and we're just going to start gradually darkening that color down. So just keep building your color and just blending that back and forth. And now with that same brush again, I'm taking the color Force of Nature, and this is just a kind of light brownish pink color, and I just wanted to add a little bit of warmth to our eye. And now we're going to go in with the color Dreamer, and we're taking our Sigma blending brush, which is the E25, and this color we're just going to focus right on the outer corner just to darken it down a little bit. So like I said before, just doing a little color at a time and building that color as we keep blending it out. Now with our Sigma small tapered blending brush, which is the E45 brush, I'm just mixing Wanderer and Dreamer together and just kind of pulling that color to our inner corners, only in the crease area. And now just taking a clean blending brush, and we're just going to work that back and forth and blend out that line a little bit more. Blast off. And now going back in with our first color that we use, Supermom, and I'm putting this on just a small shader brush. This one is by Makeup Designery, and it's the 300S brush. Any small shadow brush will do, and we're just going to put that right on our lid and just trying to keep it off of the darker crease area.
You got the magic touch that keeps me coming for more. Oh, I say, okay, for you to come into my world and
So now for eyeliner, we're going to use our Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in the color Blackest Black, and I'm putting this on with a small eyeliner brush by Sigma, and this is the E10 brush. If it's easier for you to use an angled brush, go ahead and do that. So for me personally, I like to start on the outer corner and then start on the inner corner and then try to connect them in the middle, and then I like to do the wing after. So just kind of drag that out a little bit farther on the outer corner of your eye, and since we have the tape on, that really helps and it makes it a lot easier. So we're just going to make that a little bit thicker on the edge and just try to kind of pull that to the middle of your lid just so we get that nice wing on the end.
This is where I wanna be. We got a future to fame. We got that future love, we got that future love, we got that futuristic love, we got that future love, we got that future love, we got that future love, we got that. You got a hold on me. You got that future love. I don't know how you got here, or even where you came from. I don't know what the future holds. All I know is that I love you. So take me far away, all up in the outer space. So take me far away,
So now grabbing my Tarte palette again, I'm going to be using the color Free Spirit as our brow highlight today. And I'm also going to go in later and put this right on the inner corner as well with a pencil brush. So now just take off your tape, and as you can see we have a nice crisp line. And now we can add on our false lashes. Today I'm using the Wispies by Ardell and putting those on with my True Glue lash adhesive. So this is an all-natural lash adhesive. There's no formaldehyde or any harsh chemicals in this. So once you put your eyelash glue on your lashes, let that dry for maybe 20 to 30 seconds just so it starts to set up a little bit and get a little more tacky. And then I like to just put mine on in the middle first, and then after that then try to secure both of the edges of the lashes. So now I'm moving on to concealer. I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20, and I'm just putting this on with my finger first, and we're going to be doing a triangle right underneath our eyes. And then on top of this, I'm going to go in with my NYX HD Concealer, and I'm using the color Light just to brighten up that area a little bit more. And I'm also going to be putting this under my lip, on my Cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, and right in between my brows. So now that we got our highlight on, we are going to go back in with our damp beauty blender, and we are going to blend all that highlight out.
This is most incredible, definitely more, it's magical. So let's fly away with wings on our love, to trust that the wind will pull us right away. This will be the last time I will give away my heart. So come and let's run away, me and you out of here. A season of love, someone pick me up, I'm falling in love and I can't get up off the ground. Someone put me down, higher and higher, and I don't wanna let this go, 'cause I fell in love.
And to set our highlight today, I'm using the Anastasia Contour Palette, and I'm using the color Banana on my Sigma Tapered Highlight Brush, which is the F35 brush. And now for our lower lash line, I'm taking my Sigma pencil brush and the color Wanderer from our Tarte palette again. And we're just going to put that on first, and then go right over the top of that with our Sigma short shader brush and the color Dreamer from the Tarte palette. And just kind of smudge that around your lower lash line just to darken it down a little bit more. Now taking our NYX Wonder Pencil in the color Light, we're going to put this right along our waterline. I did this in my last video as well. I do this anytime I don't have a black liner on my waterline. It just really brightens up your eyes. Now taking your favorite mascara, today I'm using L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions in the color Blackest Black, and we're just going to apply a couple coats of mascara to our false lashes and also to our lower lashes. And now I'm just going to set my foundation with a large powder brush, and I'm using my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish powder in the color Medium Golden. And now for contouring, I'm using my NARS Laguna bronzer, and I'm putting this on with the Hula brush from Benefit, and I really like this brush that came in the box. So I always use this for my contour, but any sort of small contour brush will work, whatever you like to use. So we're just contouring right underneath our cheekbones, sort of in the hollows of our cheek, and right along our hairline and underneath our jawline. And then you can just go back and kind of blend that out with your powder brush. So for blush today, we're going to be using a blush by Youngblood, and this is in the color Blossom. It's just a really light, natural pink color. I wanted to keep everything more neutral looking since we're going to do a bold lip. And taking my Becca highlighter as always in the color Opal, and I'm putting this on a tapered face brush by Sigma and just putting that along the highest parts of our cheek, and you can also put it down the bridge of your nose and right in the middle of your eyebrows if you want to. So now moving on to lips, I'm taking my NYX lip primer. I said in my last video I absolutely love this product. I put it underneath any sort of lip gloss, lipstick, anything that I'm doing. It really smooths your lips out. So now moving on to our color. Today I'm lining my lips with the Sephora Nano lip liner in the color Pleasant Plum. I feel like lining your lips just helps the color from feathering out and the lipstick from running off. So just take your time with it. It's hard to go back and correct a bright color, so we'll just line our lips, and then after we have that done, we're going to take the Sephora Rouge Cream lipstick in the color Crush and just fill the rest of our lips in. If you have any little spots that you need to go back and correct around the lining, go ahead and do that after you're done with your lipstick. And then we are done with our look for today.